Welcome to Growing Guitar and to Wish Wednesday. This is a great day and this is an opportunity for you guys to wish for songs and for me to bring them up for you. And this time we have a wisher called No One. So we have No One here with us on Wish Wednesday. And you wish for NEFFEX, I'm Not Worth It. So another cool song coming out from NEFFEX. This is not a new one, but it's a cool song anyway. We have these different melodies, or one main melody and some cool strumming with some drops and all that good stuff. So we'll go through everything here. So yeah, let's start this one. And we have the capo here on the 3rd fret, and with that we have 6 chords we need to learn and handle. So let's start with the chords. So the first one will be E minor. That is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Next chord will be D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. We have B minor. So that's a bar here on the 2nd fret from the A string down. So that means 5 strings from bottom up like this with your index finger. And the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. We have C next. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. The last 2 chords are 1st G. So that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. And the final chord is A minor. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Okay, so yeah, let's start this off with this melody. I'm gonna play each and every part for you, and I'm gonna give you the notes that belongs to each and every part. So let's start with this. It starts like this on E minor. Sorry. Okay, so that's the first start. Like that. So it's open E in the bass, then 2nd D together with open G, and back to open E. So then we have the D chord next, and we will learn different grips for D because we have this melody here, and we cannot only stick with this main grip for D, the chord. So D, you have to go up here and play this part. Okay, so that is 5th on A. Then you play 4th on D together with open G. And then 2 times back to 5th on A. Okay, so that's the D part. So E minor and D together like this. Okay, then we have the B minor next. This part sounds like this. Okay, so that is 2nd on A. Then open D together with 4th G. And back to 2nd A. And that's it. That's the B minor part. Sounds like this. And then we have the C. This part sounds like this. So that is 3rd on A, and then 2nd on D together with open G, and then 2 times on 3rd A. Yeah, so this is kind of the first half, or the first round of this melody. So far, E minor, D, B minor, C sounds like this. right? The second round, it will start in the same way. The E minor and the D part is the same. So now after this D chord comes the G and A minor. So the G part first, it will be like this. That is third on E, and then second on A together with open D, and back to third on E. So, and then we have the A minor parts last, and this part will sound like this. So that it will be fifth on E string, then third on A together with second on D, and you end with 2 times on fifth E. And that's the end of the second and final round of this medley. So this medley is about 2 rounds with the chord progression E minor, D, B minor, C, and then the second round E minor, D, G, and A minor. So I'm gonna play everything for you slow so you understand what we're doing here. So let's go. Alright, so that is the main melody, a cool one. So you're gonna start with this as an intro, 1 round, and then comes another 2 rounds like some sort of an intro there. So total of 3 rounds. Okay, that's the melody. And then starts the song with this first verse. You can continue to play the melody for another 2 rounds for this first verse, or you can choose to play a strumming pattern. So we have the same chords here, and it's of course the E minor, D, B minor, C, E minor, D, G, and A minor. That's the chord progression, and we're going to play that for 2 rounds, of course. Now with the strumming, you need to think as a pair of chords. So we have 1 strumming pattern, you can say, that will go over 2 chords. So we will look at the transition here for the first 2 chords, the E minor to D. So 1 strumming round with these 2 chords will sound like this. Down, up, clap, down, up, clap, down. Okay? So with the chords and sounds. Okay? So that will be for E minor, down, up, clap, and that's it. Down, up, clap. And then you quickly change to D and play down, up, clap, up. So if we connect these 2 parts, it will be down, up, clap, up. Down, up, clap, up. E, 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 D, 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 so to speak. So down, up, clap, D, up, clap, up. E, up, clap, D, up, clap, up. And the same pattern goes for the next chord. So the same goes for B minor to C, and then E minor, D, and G and A minor. So with this strumming, slowly 1 chord progression will be like this. have it, 2 rounds with the melody or this strumming, and that will be the first verse. That takes us to the chorus, okay? So for this one, we have the chord progression, which is C, E minor, and D. That will go for many rounds. So for the first 4 rounds in this chorus, you will just play 1 down per chord. So like this. So notice there you have 1 long on C, and then E minor, D goes a little faster. That's because the value here will be 2 C's, 1 E minor, 1 D. So that means 2, 1, 1, C, 2, E minor, D, C, 2, E minor, D, 1, 2, 1, 1. And that's the rhythm. That's how you change and switch the chords. So C, E minor, D, 4 rounds, 1 down per chord. And after that, you will play the strumming pattern here. You can actually choose to play in the same way for 8 rounds, so it will be just 1 down per chord. And you will play that for 8 rounds, because this course is about 8 rounds. Or you can play a strumming pattern that go down, down, up, clap, down, 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 up, clap, down. That's 2 rounds, and then E minor, down, down, up, clap, down for 1 round, and D, down, down, up, clap, down. So 1 round with C will be, okay, so down, down, up, clap, down is 1 round, and C you have 2 rounds, E minor 1 and D 1. So one chord progression. You can play that for 4 rounds with this strumming. So to summarize this course, you can either go 8 rounds of just 1 down per chord for this chord progression, or you can play the first 4 rounds with just 1 down and the last 4 rounds with this down, down, up, clap, down, C2, E minor 1 and D1. All right. So after this chorus comes the instrumental drop. You can say the chords will be the same order there, C, E minor, and D. And the strumming will be a little bit different because we have notes here we want to emphasize. So if you just listen, I'm going to play through for you just the melody, so to speak, and connect that with a chord so you understand what we're doing here. So it will be something like this. Sorry. That is the C and E minor. So we will stop there, and I'm gonna explain the last chord D pretty soon. But first, the C and E minor is played in the same way. So the melody here will be on the open G and open B. So it will be 1 round like this. That is open G 2 times, then open B 1 time, and then open G 1 time. That is 1 round. So for C, you're gonna try to hit these notes when you're doing the strumming. And with the strumming, you can go for down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, so. And the same for E minor, so. While you try to hit the notes. Okay, and you can also add in a clap, which I love to do here. So if you do that, you hit the clap right after the up. So So that is how you handle the C and E minor. You're going to play 2 strumming rounds for C, 1 for E minor. And then for D, we have different endings all the time almost. I'm going to give you 3 different variations here, how you can play D. And that's great because that makes it colorful. You can change and switch while playing all these rounds of instrumental drop here. So 1 D round could be like this. So that's the 4 notes for D. Open B, first B. Open B, first B. Which means you can hold like this. It's enough on the 2nd fret G string. So there you have the open D as the bass, and this one as the supporting note here from the D chord, this one. But now you need to switch a little bit because you need to work with your index finger on the open B and first B. Like this. So to put this D in a context, it will be starting from C 2 rounds, E minor 1 round, and with this ending on D, it will be like this slowly. Okay, that could be one way of playing the D. Another way of playing the D could be like this. That's another 4 notes here. That will be 2nd on G, open G, open B, and back to open G. So it's the same here. You have the D, open D as this bass, and the rest you just need to work with as much as you can to hit the emphasized notes there. So in a context, it will be again C, E minor, and D. And I can give you 1/3 and final variation here of this D, and you find the 4 notes here on the 4th fret G string and 5th fret D string. And you alternate these 2 notes 2 times. Okay? So with that, you can just add, if you wish to have a more bass to it, the 5th fret on the A string, which is a D note, the same as the open D. 5th fret on A. You have that as a bass, and there you have the possibilities to play this 4th on G and 5th on D string to alternate that. So in a context, again, it will be like this. Okay, so so on. So you can play with all these different D endings. I can give you one example of how it could sound, and it will be something like this. And so on. Yeah, so it's up to you, play around a little bit with it. That's pretty much how you handle the drop there. And from now on, there's nothing new to it. The second verse is played in the same way as the first one. The same goes with the second chorus that comes right after, played in the same way. And then we have an outro. This outro will be played for the first 2 rounds in the same way as this instrumental drop. Okay, so C, E minor, D for 2 rounds with the different endings on D, of course, because it's fun. And then we have the last 2 rounds. You will just play the same chord, C, E minor, D, with 1 down per chord. And that is how NEFFEX' beautiful song called I'm Not Worth It ends. But you are no one who wished for this one. You're worth this song because you follow me here on Gordon Guitar and you interact. So that's why I gave this one special for you and for all you NEFFEX fans. I know there are a few out there, so this one is for you. So if you want to wish more here on Gordon Guitar, perhaps your song will be brought up here. So continue to talk to me, interact, and have fun, guys. Don't forget, play tuned.